So this past week, 5 passengers died after they attempted to go on a journey down to see the remainings of the Titanic, which sunk over about 115 years ago in a submersible submarine tank. According to reports, there was an implosion. Now, if you guys look right here, this is an example of what an exact implosion is. All right. Many people do not understand the concept of an implosion. You think of explosion, so you think of something going outward with an explosion. Well, an implosion is basically the immediate collapse of something, this being a submarine or submersible. If you guys see the example right there on the side of me, this is what allegedly happened to the 5 victims. Very, very unfortunate. And of the 5 victims, the CEO and the owner of the tank also passed away during this journey. These people went 12,500 feet below the sea level surface, attempting to reach the very bottom and examine the remains of the Titanic. Unfortunately, it did not end out in their favor. Now, for most people wondering, how deep did they actually go? Well, actually, I have a chart, and I'm going to show you guys the chart showing how low these people went. If you guys look right here on the screen, it clearly shows basically the entire Atlantic Ocean. And with that, it shows the levels of how many sea creatures live in a particular area and how far down they're willing to go. If you guys look at the chart, you'll be able to see that whales and squids do not go any further than about 4,000 feet in the ocean themselves. So these individuals attempted to go nearly 1,000 feet further down than the average sea creature or sea monster. And we're talking about sea creatures the size of 5 buses, not going all the way down to the bottom of the ocean due to them possibly experiencing implosion or not being able to survive due to it. So if you guys look at that clip right there, it's very, eerie to think about it. But this is what allegedly happened to the 5 victims. We're not quite sure if they're going to be able to recover their remains. According to the reports, they're saying that they will not be able to recover their remains due to the fact that it was an implosion and they probably were taken away immediately and pushed out into the ocean through the current. So I want you guys to check out this chart right here. Like I said, this was an example of an implosion, the video on the side. And then I want you guys to see the actual sea chart of how low regular sea creatures actually go down in the ocean compared to what these people attempted to do, which is nearly 1,000 more feet or more than that below the surface than the average sea creature or the largest sea creature would go. With that, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Share your thoughts about this situation. There has been a lot of things happening in regards to the situation. I've been watching so much news on CNN and everything else. And I just really wanted to show you guys what an implosion was. I'm not really a marine biologist. I've never worked in the ocean before. I'm not a professional. But I was just so intrigued about this story that I decided to cover it on my podcast. If you guys want to hit the subscribe button, it's the DJ Jerica podcast, where I talk about world news, entertainment news, and much, much more. Hope you guys hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Much love. Bye-bye.